Fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
All right, man. Y'all probably didn't seen the Errol video by now. So I was going to talk about Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford ain't doing all it takes to make this fight neither. All right? Instead of getting on camera with baby mama's boy and sending a message, or, getting on camera with somebody else and sending a message, then at the fights, I didn't watch the video, but I heard he said no Terence Crawford, no Errol Spence question. So my thing is, a lot of people say, well, he ain't promoting the fight. It ain't, how you can promote something that ain't been done? But he not speaking on it, and I guess he continuing to negotiate in silence or negotiate in good faith, but that shit go out the window. When they playing with your name, they trying to aid you out, all that respect shit go out the window. If it's true you took a low ball offer and rematch, you get the low ball too. Like I said before, all respect go out the window. And I know he a proud black man. I know he was talking to Andre Ward and said that he didn't want, behind the scenes, them people be calling him a nigga and all that. They gonna do that regardless. They been doing that, Playboy. You ain't heard the way Bob Brown been speaking. They been doing that. And a closed mouth don't get fed. We was talking about this in the gym locker room Friday. Real talk. We talking about, we talking about women and shit. And I'm like, man, most of the dudes, who don't be aiming high, the baddest chicks be the ones that be the ones to get, that be the vulnerable, because niggas don't step to them. Especially the chicks that feel like they're boss chicks and shit like that, and they can do it on their own. They don't need no nigga and shit. They be the main ones. They be sitting there dry, hard, peeling like a callus on somebody's foot. Because niggas, at the end of the day, dude, niggas would rather be a daddy than to be a son, if you catch the drift. You know what I'm saying? They'd rather be somebody you could depend on, a real man, than be somebody that depend on you. And at some point in a relationship, it's some give and take. You gonna need to depend on her, honestly. And that may not just always be financially. Everybody go through that financially. You know what I'm saying? And trying to get off cold a little bit. Sometimes it may be emotionally. Sometimes it may be financially. Nobody boss forever. You know what I'm saying? It's ups and downs. But, but like I said before with him, a closed mouth don't get fed. And you not speaking on what need to be spoken on. You're not, telling people what's going on and putting pressure on them. And he ain't did it the whole time. It's been pretty much respectful, other than he got no say Errol where your ass at in a 10-second clip. And you continue to let him slide out the side door. It's a wrap. And it's probably too late to chastise him and berate him and obliterate him and stuff like that. It's probably too late. Like I said before, if he's not gonna do what it takes, what it's required to take, he might as well keep it moving. To be honest, he might as well keep it moving. You gotta go at this nigga neck, bro, because obviously he don't want to come out and fight you, and they finding ways to find a reason not to fight you. So what else you gotta do? I know it's a movie. Mr. T had to do it. Floyd did it to Oscar De La Hoya for years. People just think Floyd got the fight. Floyd was calling Oscar De La Hoya for years, bro. For years. Chastising, berating it, clowning Oscar De La Hoya till he got that fight. Muhammad Ali got the Sonny Liston fight, but he still, got at him. It was part of his method, his madness. Whether you hold yourself with dignity to the highest standards or you the scum of the earth, they gonna call you a nigga. And this ain't my first time making this video. I'm gonna keep making them. So, at the end of the day, it's like being at a party and you let that, girl that been eyeing you, go because you ain't want to approach her. You just wondering what if. Days y'all niggas like, put the hoes on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And you like, damn, man, shit, we should have stepped over. I should have stepped over the old girl. You know what I'm saying? How it go? It is what it is. You got to speak up. You got to tell people what it is. What's going on. Now, if there's some other shit going on where, they going, his legal team going through some shit, that's different, though. That's solid. But if it's going on where he don't want to fight and they bullshitting you, man, go talk your shit. That dude don't want to fight, dude. Niggas a Dallas cowgirl and shit like that. Man, when Andre Ward asked you to step out the box, what else can you say? And Terence Crawford's gonna have some responsibility if this fight don't happen. You know, you can't make nobody do something, but I disagree. Pimps make regular girls hoes all the time. Shit, pastors do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas with muscles who can't fight scare niggas all day. Some niggas all day. People talk people into doing stuff every day. And once you start publicly embarrassing him, dude, we gonna really find out, you know, people really gonna be like, oh man, Errol, you gotta get at him now. Oh, Errol, what you gonna do? Like I said, he gonna sit there. These niggas gonna be some forgotten fighters. But mark my words, if boxing ever come back, niggas gonna be like, how good was Errol Spence? How good was Terence? Mark my words. And Errol Spence gonna let Al Heyman cash his ass out versus Canelo Alvarez. I'm telling you, he gonna let him cash that ass out versus Canelo Alvarez. He gonna get hurt unless Canelo get old overnight. Al has not steered one motherfucking fighter in the right way, man. I don't care what none of y'all say. Other than Floyd Mayweather, who else he done steered in the right way? He been playing Deontay Wilder the whole time. Yeah, they get money, but Wilder said, I invest my money. That's the only way. Come on, we ain't gonna know, man. These dudes' careers for resumes is pathetic. Once you look out of all the talent that's in boxing, ain't nobody fought nobody when you really think about it, other than like Canelo and Usyk. It's a handful of them. And some of the smaller fighters. And Terence Crawford, hey, if he don't speak up, shit, hope he got a plan B. If he retire and drop that bet, Errol Spence gonna do a U-turn, Michigan left, and come back and scoop that hoe up. Mark my words. But he ain't doing what's all required to make this fight. He called the bluff. You know, now you gotta make the little piggies come out the house. Now you gotta make the little piggies come out. Bring them out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Now it's time to bring them out. Now it's time. Time to get at them. You know? Time to take that putty cat and start to skin that hole verbally. And then when Errol don't say nothing, it's gonna be funny as hell. And people really gonna know what's up. And at that point, they can't deny it. But Terence Crawford want to be moving like Al Heyman and shit. He's starting to do more interviews, but at the end of the day, man, all that shit too late. All that shit too late. And this don't happen, people gonna have it made up in their mind already. Well, Errol Spence would have won. Everybody saying it already on publicly. Everybody picking Errol Spence. No matter how bad he look right now, everybody rolling with Errol. But yeah, man, if he ain't gonna speak up, he gonna let this one eke by. But I guess you feel like you taking less money. Ain't too much other shit to talk about. So I feel him on that tip though. But I mean, but he got to speak up. I think that's a requirement, and you got to smoke him out. And when he get publicly embarrassed, he'll sign that deal, especially if he getting the lion's share of everything. He gonna sign it. Mark my words. He gonna sign it. Niggas start questioning him and all that type of stuff, and you know what I'm saying? But Terence Crawford just won't do it for whatever reason. I know he said them people gonna be, man, I'm telling you, dude, whatever you do as a black person, you still a nigga, bro, to them. To most of them. That's what people need to understand. You know, you still a nigga. But At the end of the day, dude, come on now, bro. Come on. At the end of the day, man, it don't happen. It don't happen. It sends a clear message to the black boxing fans. It sends a clear message that our money, our viewership don't matter. That's what it said. Oh, you're not gonna buy it. They're gonna stream. When Tim Smith said that, he was talking about black people. Like I said before, man, depending on how this year end up with boxing, that might be my last few months speaking that shit, dude. Honestly. Shit boring. The Kier Stevens fight, man, I watched it. But it wasn't nothing suspenseful, bro. Everything is a fucking tune-up, or you fighting a contender. It's not the contenders that you want to see fight. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy. Man, you can't even call this shit mid, dude. This is straight homegrown dookie marijuana, bro. It's dookie. But that's all, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. For the you want to support the channel, Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.